Before I go into what are the questions that you can ask so that you can close every sale, I want to teach everyone this very important thing in asking questions. It is this thing that starts with the letter L, and this is this thing called listening. Yes, listening is very important, but most people will tell you, yeah, I'm listening. You realize that most people are not listening, they are just hearing. In our previous video, whereby I use my hands and I ask the audience to lock it to your chin, most people are not listening, they're locking it to their cheek. Your chin is here. So they're not listening, they're just hearing. And to me, if you want to listen, you just have to do these 3 P's. The first P is that you must do this thing called pay attention. You don't need to pay money, you need to pay attention. And the next P, you must have this thing called, you must give people this thing called your presence. You must have your presence. You must give it your presence. And third thing, it is this thing called, I think, it is this that you must have a lot of patience. So the 3 P's. If you have the 3 P's, you are listening. Yeah? And there are 8 levels of listening. Let me go through one by one. The first level of listening is this thing called a very low level of listening. It is this thing called glazed eyes only. Right? Here you are not really listening, you are just glazing your eyes, right? And it is like really sleeping. Second level listening about this thing called automatic response. So here, instead of just glazing your eyes, you know how to respond. And response is very automatic, like, yeah, I hear you, please go on. And many people think that this is a good level listening. The next listening is this thing called, you are listening to the last few words. Yes, you are listening, but it is only the last few words, not listening correctly. These 3 listening, I call them, these 3 are all called passive listening. They are not the real listening. Let me move into the more proper listening. The next proper listening is the 4th level of listening. And this is this thing called, and the 4th level of listening is this thing called, you listen and you can interrupt. After that, you move into the 5th level and you can actually respond. You can respond. You can, and also the next level is whereby you can answer questions. You can answer questions. So you are pretty smart in your listening. And many people will think this is the listening that we want. No, these are all just called evaluative listening. They are not the real listening. What one will be in these 2 last levels of listening. I want everyone to move to these 2 last levels. The next level of listening, the higher level, is whereby you can tell. You are not just listening, you can tell. For example, your prospect is talking to you because you ask questions and you can tell what is he talking about. You can look at the main points, not important points. And the highest level of listening is whereby you can even teach him. Yes, as a good salesperson, your job is to teach people. So you must be able to teach them. If you can teach them, you can make them to close the sale. So this is what we're going to talk about right